Thank you, Colin, and welcome to tonight's edition of the Regional News. We start off in neighboring Brazil, where the Ministry of Health on Wednesday confirmed the first case of a fast-spreading new coronavirus in Latin America, diagnosing a 61-year-old man in Sao Paulo who returned recently from Italy. The diagnosis comes during Brazil's Carnival holiday, a peak time for domestic travel when millions of revelers throng to major cities for raucous street celebrations. The patient, a Sao Paulo resident, had traveled to Lombardy in northern Italy from February 9 to February 21 and had symptoms compatible with the disease, the ministry said in a statement. Italy has been hardest hit by the outbreak in Europe, with more than 350 cases reported and 11 deaths. The first Brazilian patient remains in good health and will be monitored in isolation for the next 14 days, the Albert Einstein Hospital in Sao Paulo said in a written statement. Brazil's health ministry is tracking 20 suspected cases of the new coronavirus, officials said, as travelers return from Asia and Europe. We now turn our attention to Barbados. Fathers will soon be getting paid leave from their jobs to help take care of their newborn babies. The revelation came on Wednesday from Minister of Labor and Social Partnership Relations Colin Jordan as the House of Assembly went into the second day of debate on the 2020-2021 estimates of revenue and expenditure. He said the leave would be granted under an arrangement similar to what currently obtains for women. Responding to fears expressed by Minister of Maritime Affairs and the Blue Economy Kirk Humphrey that the new system would be abused, he reiterated that the frequency with which paternity leave is taken will mirror what obtains for maternity leave. Jordan disclosed that the relevant cabinet paper has already been drafted with his ministry's proposal on what the pending legislation would look like. He noted that the document has been circulated for comment from the relevant stakeholder. Turning our attention to Trinidad and Tobago. The Trinidadian-born American rapper Nicki Minaj was yesterday urged to do a soca song with soca stars Masha Montano and Neil Iwer George for Carnival 2021. Minaj, one of the top female rappers in the world, celebrated Carnival in Trinidad yesterday and partied with her husband Kenneth Petty on board the Tribe truck with Montano and other stars. Her Tribe Carnival costume, a feathered blue and sequined ensemble, generated more than 2 million likes on Instagram, more than the 1.4 million population of Trinidad and Tobago. Minaj touched down in a private jet at PRK International Airport on Sunday, and there were reports questioning whether she was pregnant following a video with her husband rubbing her stomach on the jet. Before and after her appearance, thousands of masqueraders crossed the Socodrome stage. Confetti filled the air and sweepers cleaned up rapidly after every band passed to afford the next band the same luxury of being showered with a burst of color. And revelers seemed relieved that the usual scorching sun was hidden by gray clouds that kept the atmosphere cool for most of the day. While there were thousands of masqueraders, there were just a few dozen spectators. Just before noon, National Security Minister Stuart Young and Police Commissioner Gary Griffith made their rounds of the Socodrome. Young said months of planning went into ensuring a safe carnival. He noted Griffith had said 95% of the police service was out to maintain the peace. Finally, in Jamaica, the strength and commitment of an injured unnamed policeman who was hurt in a two-vehicle mash-up at the intersection of Harbour and Pecan Streets yesterday afternoon was a talking point among workers from a nearby furniture store, some of whom witnessed the crash and helped in the rescue effort of the 6 victims. The 2 policemen returning from court with an inmate from the Tower Street Adult Correctional Center were struck by a Toyota Probox motor car. The driver and his 2 female passengers were also injured. One of the cops, after being helped from the vehicle by the furniture makers, and according to them barely able to stand, much less walk, immediately grabbed the handcuff of the inmate and secured his service rifle until help came. That brought the figure to at least 7. The number of policemen injured in traffic collisions involving service vehicles between February 21 and Tuesday, February 25th, according to police statistics. And that's it for Regional News this evening. Back to you.